And good evening, everybody. Welcome to a brand new broadcast of the Lobo Hockey Network. Oh man, sorry about that. That was a horrible way to intro you guys there. But I am Joshua Creo here with my broadcast partners tonight, Gino Catetis and Nick Hudson. Guys, welcome back to Lobo Hockey. We got game 2. Last night was a very good game for this New Mexico. Great way to start the season, 2-0 over their rival Colorado School of Mines. What do you guys see tonight that New Mexico needs to do to secure the weekend sweep?
I think a lot of it will hopefully be a continuation of what they did last night. I thought they did a great job of coming out with a very simple game plan and executing that at a high level. They got pucks deep, they created a really good forecheck, cycled the puck, but their D were really active in keeping the pressure in the zone, in the offensive zone, and then when they did get the puck chipped out, they were quickly turning around, transitioning right back in the offensive zone, and the more that you can be away from your own side is going to be better for your team, obviously. I was actually honestly really impressed with a lot of the new guys that were in the team. Some of them laying out their body to help out Max, who had a phenomenal game last night. And then, I thought the captain, Chance Shanks, was fantastic in his first game with that C on his chest. So there's a lot of great positives, and I think you just build on that for tonight. But you have to be wary. We saw it a lot, Colorado Mines last night. They had a lot of good chances, breakaway chances, that if they buried them, might have been a different game. So they have to be wary of that, play the right way, and if they don't, then it might be a different story tonight.
Definitely. Nick, you touched on a really good point there. Colorado really came on late in the second period, and that continued a lot in the third period as well. They were really on the Lobos a lot, really getting more physical with them, not allowing them to dictate play a lot. They didn't find the back of the net. Max played an amazing game last night. But you have to think there's a lot of positives they can take out of last night's performance. They weren't really that far off from putting a puck in the back of the net and making it more interesting against UNM. If I'm the Lobos, I'm more conscientious of that tonight. This is a Colorado team that's not going to lay down because they had a lot of energy coming out of last night's contest.
And I think we're going to see physical play from both squads tonight. We saw it late in the period. Teams were hitting each other, sending messages for tonight. I think what we're going to see tonight is a lot of open ice hits, creating opportunities for both sides.
And we saw a little bit of that early in the first period. I thought Tristan Collier had a fantastic job of setting that tone early. He had a massive open ice hit. The Colorado Mines forward is trying to skate out, doesn't look up, and there's big Tristan just ready to lay him on the ice. And I thought that set the tone for UNM for that first period. But to your point, when Colorado Mines started pushing back, that's where I worry a little bit. I think UNM didn't get as physically involved when they needed to, and maybe ramp that up a little bit. But I think that they were still sticking with their systems and helped them. But I'm sure we will see a lot more hitting tonight compared to last night.
Definitely, Nick. And Josh, you touched on it last night as well. This is a rivalry between these two squads, and physical play is nothing new to the contest between these two teams. We didn't really see it a whole lot in the first period, but it did ramp up as the game went along. So you have to think for Colorado, the Lobos dictated play a lot last night with their speed. The body is a great way to neutralize that, keeping them on the ice, not allowing them to really spread out and spread that puck around. It's going to be really key for Colorado if they're looking to maintain a pace of play that benefits them more, because what we saw a lot last night is Colorado had tired legs, weren't really able to force the issue on the offensive side of the ice, and that contributed to a lot of their opportunities never really developing fully.
And I wonder how frustrated they might be. They were in a position last night where they could have helped out their goalie, who did get hit in that second period and was, a little bit rough throughout, or there for a couple of minutes. We weren't sure if he was going to come out or not, but I thought he did a fantastic job. And I think if you're Colorado Mines, you're probably a little bit angry and there's a little bit of extra frustration. I know from me, I would want to go out there and I would want to prove to him, hey, we messed up and we didn't give everything we should have to help you out last night. So we're going to go out tonight. We're going to set the tone and we're really going to be physical and almost not get revenge, but, a pound of flesh for what happened last night. So I'd be interested to see that.
I think a lot of things going through Lobo hockey fans tonight through their heads is who's going to get the nod for the starting goal. Right now we see Fisher in net warming up, but that doesn't necessarily mean he's getting the nod. Nick, you mentioned last night you would love to see McCarron back in the net, but maybe we'll see how Grant Harvey was last year. Maybe now Logan saw that chemistry and how it worked. Maybe Sam Fisher gets the nod tonight. We'll see.
I think a lot of it is stylistic differences as well. Like we talked about it last year. You know, I think Sam as a goalie is better at coming out a little bit more aggressive, takes away a lot of the lower net, whereas Max is the bigger body, so he's able to cut off a lot of the higher shots, you know, the top corners and get those. So I think if you saw something last night from the coaching staff where you're like, okay, hey, these guys are shooting high consistently, I think Max is the smarter one to keep in. Plus, you know, technically he's a hotter hand. But to your point, you know, last year Coach Grant Harvey ran through them to keep them, you know, I guess in a rhythm. But I think this year, you know what you have in both goalies. I think if you're the coaching staff, you'd like to start figuring out which one is going to carry the mail for a lot of it. And it doesn't mean that one's going to play all of the season the whole way through. But I think you need to start figuring out who's the guy, run with who's hot, so that way your team feels comfortable and confident. And we'll see how that transitions forwards. But Gino, you had a great point last night. I think Sam, when he came in last year, was excellent in the games that he played, so I think it leaves you with so many good options.
Yeah, you have to think seniority plays a part in this as well. Sam has been a Lobo for going on now 3 years, and he's proven how rock solid he can be for this team, and he's been basically a cornerstone of this Lobos roster since he's been on the team. You got to think having him in net tonight, if he does start, is a good boost for him and also a good boost for this team, because they know no matter which goalie is in net for them, they have a very consistent netminder behind them that's not really going to let up a lot of goals and really stops a lot of opportunities as well. And I really think that's going to play a huge part if he does to get the start tonight. Either goaltender will be really good for this team.
And I think the one thing, too, that the Lobos got to do, I'm going to talk about it right now, is the 3 keys to success. I think, number 1, stay out of the penalty box for New Mexico. Last night we saw some penalties at some unfortunate times that could have hurt the Lobos. Luckily, the power kill was the best thing that they had going on for them last night. And then number 2, watch the passes, especially in your own zone. Lobos tried to get a little bit fancy with those backhanded touches. Fortunately, got intercepted and easy shots created for the Mines. And then the third thing is just keep whoever's in goal tonight, just keep them fresh, keep them warm, and help them out as best as you can. I think those are the Lobos' 3 keys to success.
Yeah, I would definitely agree the most with the second point there. Like Coach Logan, we heard him, you know, from our spot a lot during that game. He was calling for the forwards to come down lower, help their D, you know, make it a shorter, easier pass. And that helps with your defensive zone exits. You know, that's just going to be the smarter play. The shorter the pass, the less likely it's going to get intercepted. So having that puck support around the guys is phenomenal. And that's what you need to do. We saw it a lot in the first period, but then as the second period kind of rolled on, or late first in the second, I thought they got away from that, and I thought that they were trying to do too many, to your point, fancy things with it. You know, maybe making the cheeky pass instead of doing the smart pass. So I'm sure the coaching staff's addressed that with them. But, you know, for guys like Sam and Max, they're not seeing a lot of pucks. So you have to help them out. So if they are going to get that one shot, you know, make sure you're there as a defensive team to clear out the front of the net. You know, don't let anyone get those second and third chances. But I do think that's the 2 biggest things. We saw a lot of speed from Colorado Mines. So don't allow that guy to get in behind you. You know, be aware, don't overchase, and I think that will help them tremendously and, you know, hopefully help them on the scoreboard.
Their biggest Achilles heel during their national run we saw was a little bit of sloppiness in the defensive zone that we saw carry over to last night. A lot of the Lobos play in the defensive zone when things get a little tight on them. They seem to panic pass and throw a lot of pucks to the slot area, which is virtually a suicide pass in the defensive zone for most teams, because there is nothing good when you throw the puck across the center of the ice. So you got to think if there's anything Coach Logan is going to wants to see better on the defensive zone, a little bit more calmness when it comes to clearing pucks out of the zone, a little bit less of those sloppy passes that are into the slot that could be turned over. A lot of Colorado's best chances they had last night were turnovers in the defensive zone.
And, you know, that's one thing we got to see from New Mexico is who's going to be the man that's going to step up. Defense last night, Tristan Cloyer did a tremendous job. You know, the Lobos and the Mines, if you don't remember, they were diving in front of pucks. They were taking chances. And that's what helps a goaltender have a great night as well. So you got to think, who's going to step up on defense? I got to say Tristan Cloyer, it's going to be that man again. And then Nico. Nico played a tremendous game last night. Jack Hoffman was all over the ice last night. So those are some things you need to see. And especially for some of these new guys, you got to step in and fill those roles if you're New Mexico.
Jack Hoffman was definitely one of the players that was really I was keying in on last night. You know, it was very reminiscent of what we saw last season with a lot of Lobos players. He had that tenacity. He had that endurance. He never gave up on plays. His back checking was phenomenal last night, both offensively and defensively. He was all over the ice, and that's been really one of the key, you know, things we've seen with a lot of Lobo players. A lot of them have no quit, have that constant hunger for the puck, back checking ability, stick checking ability, and Jack Coffin displayed all of that last night, and I'm really interested to keep an eye on him tonight to see if that play continues.
Yeah, I was massively impressed with all of those guys. I think when you don't really appreciate how good the top two lines were, I think we just expect it from them now. But, you know, two of the newer guys that I was really impressed with was Connor Cook. I thought he was fantastic on the defensive side. I saw him in front of probably 4 or 5 shots that he blocked. Boy, had a really, really smart stick, and I was really impressed with that. Thought he bailed his goalie out a lot there with that. And then another guy was Tyler Weiss. I really liked how he played. You know, smart with the puck, would make a lot of the right passes, especially in the offensive zone. Like, you can get in the offensive zone as much as you want, but if you don't make the right plays with it, you're not helping your team out. And I saw a lot of really, really smart little things from him, which I was really impressed with. But I thought, for me, last night's standout performer was Ken Shanks. You know, he did a lot of really smart things off the puck, was moving around, dragging defenders with him, and he was always in a position where he'd find either the soft zone or he was pulling so many people to him that he could dish over to one of his line mates in Marcus Trujillo or Garrett McKinstry, and they were open so many times and had so many great scoring chances because of it.
What we need to see is, besides the Ganshaw, Payson line, we need to see another line step up and score, because I think the 2 goals were from their line last night. So you got to think, you lost 2 of your best goal scorers in Jared Ronquillo, no longer here, graduated. Nate Taliagami was another one. So now you got to find out who's going to shoot the puck for New Mexico, because they cannot rely on the Payson line as well.
But Nick made a really good point. There were a lot of encouraging signs from a lot of the new young faces on this Lobo team, and that's something to really bear in mind as the season goes along. These guys were able to step up. They weren't afraid of the moment. They really integrated seemingly well with the team. I think as the season goes along, there's more opportunity for these guys to gel as a unit, and we'll have more offensive stars start to show themselves.
I think it was honestly a really smart choice by the coaching staff. You know, one of the guys that was out there was Nico with a lot of the new guys, and I think when you have that veteran presence in Nico, he's so smart on both sides of the puck that it's a really great way to integrate those guys and get them involved, because he'll be able to help them out throughout the game and just talk to them on the bench, say, hey, you should be here, come with me. And it's just going to help them tremendously, not just now, but going forward in their progression through the season.
We are going to hand it over to the public service announcer for the starting lineups and the national anthem. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time to buckle down and get ready for game number 2 for your University of New Mexico Lobos and the Colorado School of Mine Ore Diggers. We want to thank you guys for being here with us on the Lobo Hockey Network. If you guys have not, make sure you guys go to Facebook and like us on the Lobo Hockey Network. Also, on our Instagram account by the same name, you guys can get some exclusive photos from Zach Price and our new photographer, Nate. I got it right tonight. Nate is the new guy for us tonight.
Great success.
Yeah, I did it. Yeah.
I'm surprised Nate came back after he got his name wrong.
We want to thank you guys joining us in the comments, guys. Let us know where you guys are from. And also, I'm going to be giving away 2 free tickets to the Arizona State game of your choice. If we see an Instagram account, tag us in your living room or your laptop of you watching the game. We're going to select one lucky winner to win a pair of tickets to the next stand for the home game versus Arizona State, October 7th and 8th. So hopefully that we'll get some nice pictures. We did last year. We saw people right above the fireplace, have the screens going. There's no better way to spend your Saturday night than with Lobo Hockey Network.
No, especially when you know that the weather's going to be changing here soon. Hockey at home is the best way to spend the last couple months of the year.
And no surprise here, guys, we have the Payson, Weaver, and Ganshaw line starting for the Lobos. So this has been a huge offensive producing line for UNM the past 2 seasons. So we will see them start off here as the faceoff is won by Colorado and the puck is sent into their zone.
New Mexico already on the attack. Loose puck in front of the net. Goes behind. Shot taken, patted away. Rebounded by New Mexico. And right away, New Mexico's on the attack. With it now with the puck for New Mexico. He sends it behind the line over to Payson. Payson behind the Mainz net. Still looking to set something up. Still fighting for puck possession. Puck comes loose behind the net. Rebounded by New Mexico. Loose puck, but pucked away by, looks like the Mainz. The Mainz now on the attack. Still fighting for it. New Mexico doing a good job of keeping it inside the Mainz zone. And Lobos will clear out for just a second to reset. Here comes Payson. Payson dumps it off as McKinstry comes into the game now for New Mexico along with Marcus Trujillo.
Here comes Colorado on the counterattack. Medina back in net for the Ore Diggers, and he had an amazing performance in last night's contest.
Here comes Whitted now for New Mexico. Takes a shot, goes wide, rebounded by the captain, Chance Shanks. Shanks sends it to McKinstry behind the net. Hit up against the boards, makes the puck come loose. Tyler Levette on the ice now for New Mexico. The Mines now have the puck as they push up to center ice.
Here comes Colorado, number 13. Has a stick of Curtis Brown interrupt that. Tyler Levette now with the puck. Levette behind the net, sends over across to Trujillo. Marcus will lift the puck high out to center ice, unable to connect with anybody, and Colorado back into the Lobo zone. Quick shot taken, blocker down by Fisher. Rebound kicks to the near boards corner. Shanks sends it a little bit deeper for Levette to throw across to Brown. Brown feeds across to McKinstry. Couldn't connect on the pass. Here comes Shanks, though.
Shanks on the one-on-one opportunity. Takes a shot, and he gets hooked, but no call as the puck comes loose. Mines with possession of the puck behind their own net. 18-17 to go here, first period. Still fighting for the puck control over here. Almost had a loose puck in front of the net. Good job by the Mines to clear it out.
Great play there made at center ice to poke the puck off of the Colorado player's stick, and New Mexico back into the zone.
Here comes New Mexico. Now that's Tyler Weiss with the puck for the Lobos. Puck comes loose as he's hit up against the boards. Colorado with possession on the left wing board. New Mexico poke checks it away. But good job by the Mines to clear it out, and they'll dump it inside the Lobo zone.
Mines just opt to throw that puck into the UNM end. Now holding on to it, Levette will try to send the puck out. Fanned on that attempt, though, as it's sent in a little bit deeper. He'll chase the puck behind his own net. 2 Colorado players right there with him. First to the puck there, number 83 for UNM, sends it out to center ice. Colorado player there, chips it off the boards, but it's tossed into the Ore Diggers' end.
Kaufman doing a good job of keeping that puck inside the Mine zone. Line change for New Mexico. Carnes and Collier now on the ice with the Lobos.
Here the puck scales into the UNM end, giving chase. Carnes, nice hit on number 9 to knock him off the puck. Now here's Dunwoody with it. Dunwoody makes a nice move to avoid a Colorado hit. Here's Carnes, harassed there a little bit, but feeds the puck over across. UNM recollects at their blue line and out to center ice.
Barnes on the ice for New Mexico as the shot is taken and protected by the goaltender. We'll have a play stoppage here with 17:02. Nick, both squads coming out here, having a couple shot opportunities on the board.
Yeah, they've both been quick changes, keeping it very, very consistent, so that way it helps them, keep these fresh legs on the ice, and they're seeing really, really good opportunities because of that. So both teams really focusing in on that, I think, from last night.
Ganshaw with the face-off for New Mexico, and it's won by the Mines. Mines on the left wing board, fighting for possession. Lobos doing a good job of keeping that puck, but here comes the Ore Diggers now on the attack.
Here comes Colorado, counterattack. Great defensive play made by Carnes. That shot is deflecting off a Lobo's stick and out of play behind the net. Good hustle there by Carnes to back check that Colorado player enough to get him to not get a good enough shot off. And Sam Fisher's job gets a little bit easier when he has that kind of defensive play in front of him. As the faceoff now set to take place here in the far faceoff dot. Faceoff won by UNM. Brown goes to get the puck, chips it to his teammate behind the net. He's put into the boards. Puck poked ahead. Nice play there by Ganshaw. He's into the Colorado end.
Ganshaw now with the puck on the right wing board. Sends it over to Weaver. Weaver back to Ganshaw. Puck comes loose. Still fighting for it underneath the legs of a Mines player. Back over to Ganshaw. Ganshaw sends it over. Trying to center and get nothing there, but a couple Mines defenders. Lobos are good enough to get the rebound on the left wing board. Now with the pace, it takes a shot right into the pads of the goaltender for the Mines, and we'll have a play stoppage with 16:13 to go in the first period.
One of the things I think we needed to touch on as well, or we didn't touch on too much in the pregame, was UNM I think has to do a better job of getting more bodies in front of the net. If they're going to get to this goalie we saw last night, if he can see the shot, he's going to stop it.
McKinstry with the win for New Mexico on the faceoff. Sends over to Curtis Brown. Brown on the left wing board now for New Mexico. Brown calls it for a top of the blue line. He'll take a shot, patted away by the Mines. Lobos looking to fight for the rebound. Shoots at McKinstry in the high glove. Save for the Mines with 15:57 to go in the first period. Gino, both squads looking pretty good right now. Good shot opportunities for New Mexico. They've already put up 5 in this period.
The Lobos continuing to do a lot of what they did last night, which is hem Colorado into their own zone, creating a lot of opportunities. But one thing Medina has done for the Mines in net is he's not giving the Lobos a lot of second looks, not giving up a lot of rebounds, and that glove has been active here early.
Mines with possession of the puck on the right wing board. Here they come on the attack, looking to strike for the Mexico zone.
Here comes Colorado into the zone. Nice move to dance around one defender, but Brown will battle with number 13 for puck possession. They go into the boards. Brown able to spin away from that Colorado player, feeds over to Shanks. Stops up, looks for an outlet pass, tosses one across the zone. Can't hit number 19 though. He's knocked off the puck. Colorado trying to maintain possession. That puck sent in a little bit deeper. Shanks in after the puck. It's dumped in a little bit deeper now. Number 19, he's pinched up against the board, feeds over to Brown in the near boards corner. Brown tries to chip the puck off the boards and does, and it's out of the Lobos' end.
Here comes Chance Shanks with a great opportunity for New Mexico. He's all alone, though. Unfortunately, had no other teammates, but the Lobos are quick to get in that zone. Tyler Levette calling for the puck, but it goes over to Payson. Payson with the shot, and it goes wide. Or excuse me, that's number 21 for New Mexico that took the shot. That is Connor Cook for the Lobos. Still fighting for puck possession inside the Mines zone. Mines trying to clear it out at center ice. Lobos will reset. Tyler Levette now has it at center ice, dumps it inside the Mines zone. Kaufman now takes a shot right into the gloves of Medina. And with 14:40 left, we'll have a play stoppage.
I know we talked about it last night, guys, but Medina, there's just no panic in his game.
No.
He is square to pucks. He sees them very, very quickly, and that glove has been on point so far.
Cook with the puck on top of the blue line for New Mexico. Sends it over to Kaufman. Kaufman looking to create an opportunity. He gets hit from behind, and the puck comes loose. Good job by New Mexico, though. That's number 52 for the Lobos, Tyler Weiss. And it gets cleared out inside the Lobo zone.
Holding on to it now. Number 21 for UNM. He's pushed and harassed by number 14, taken to the boards, chipped off of the boards now. Levette skate to stick there. Harassed, stick checks by number 4. Has Levette turn the puck over. Chipped out at center ice. Colorado looking to get to it, but McKinstry got there first. Puck sent out to center ice, and now hunting it down, number 21 for UNM. He's in the far boards corner, chips it off the boards behind his goaltender. Levette has the puck taken off his stick to the Colorado Mines player. He'll throw one, and Sam able to stop that one. Loose in front. Sam makes the second save. He's down and out. Puck still loose. Bouncing around in front of the UNM net. And the Lobos able to get it out to center ice.
Here comes McKinstry now on the attack for New Mexico inside the Mines zone. Trying to center it, just wasn't there in time. Still fighting for puck possession on that left wing board. Dunwoody with possession now, gets it poke checked away, still fighting for it with UNM. Now the Mines have it, they look to play it behind the net. Big hit as the New Mexico Lobo goes down, and the Mines now have the attack.
Colorado now out to center ice. Lobos with numbers, though, able to harass number 10. That is Carnes taken to the boards. Battles there with number 10. McKinstry lends aid as Carnes will skate the puck behind his own net. Looks to set up the breakout. Carnes will now skate to the near boards corner, looking for an outlet pass. He'll be taken to the boards. Puck turned over. Nice play made at the blue line. Colorado now in on Fisher. Great stick there made. And the Mines player will go down. A whistle there. And a good play there made by number 64 for UNM, Tristan Coyer. Great defensive stick there. Recovers off that turnover.
And we talked about it, Gino, as Tristan Coyer is one of the big men for New Mexico to be on defense. But talk about Sam Fisher just a moment ago. Diving, keeping that puck out of the net for New Mexico.
It's what Sam is really, really good at. He's really, really good on these extended kind of scramble plays. He takes away the bottom of the net, and you saw Colorado Mines didn't have a chance. He was all over it.
And that's really where the key difference between Max and Sam really showed itself, where Max is more of a squared to the shot type of goaltender. Sam is more of kind of a sprawling, I guess, Dominic Hasek type saves we'll see from him as that puck is battled for there in the Lobo zone, sent it a little bit deeper for Zach Genshaw to take control of. Zach will try to bounce it off the board to Jared Carnes, hits Coyer. Coyer sends one over across. Seth Payson, though, put into the boards hard, couldn't maintain control, but now does. Now Seth is out to center ice.
Payson with the puck inside the Mine zone, makes a great move, sends it over to Ganshaw. Or not, excuse me, that was Nick Weaver. My apologies. Loose puck behind the Mines net now. Mines looking to set something up to get the puck out of their zone. New Mexico all over the defense there. And here they come with New Mexico now trying to center it, backhanded shot, and sent over to, that was Payson. And unfortunately, it gets deflected away, and the Lobos will have to reset.
Nifty play there made by one of the Mines players to poke the puck out to center ice, and that's Whittet now. Dunked back into the Colorado end.
Weaver now with the puck for New Mexico. Top line for UNM now. Whittet now. Slap shot from top of the blue line, gets deflected away. Curtis Brown keeps it inside the Mines zone. Marcus Trujillo now with the puck on the left wing board. Mines trying to force the puck loose. As it goes behind the Mines net, Marcus Trujillo hit and goes right straight over to Nico. Nico trying to get over to Chance Shanks, but we'll have a plate stoppage here with 11:33.
It's, I thought it was going to be a penalty there for a second.
Whistle in the zone like that, think might be a hand pass maybe?
Yeah, either that or, I'm not sure, it might have been a high stick. That was the only thing I could see from our vantage point. But
so the Ganshaw, Payson, and Weaver line still on the ice for New Mexico, as well as Whittet and Chance Shanks.
It is going to be a power play.
And it's a power play for New Mexico. Hooking called against the Ordiggers, so we'll see how the Lobos do. They did pretty well last night on the power play, so this is a great chance to get the crowd into it and take that early 1-0 lead. And a switch over for the face-off as Nick Weaver will now take it for New Mexico. He wins it, sends over to Whittet. Whittet back over to Payson. Payson plays it behind the net over to Chance Shanks. Shanks looking to set one of his teammates. Lobos like to go and hit that center pass for an easy shot. Whittet now with the puck on top of the blue line. Sends it over and shot taken just wide as that was Ganshaw that took the shot. Whittet with the rebound, top of the blue line. Sends it over back to Ganshaw. Ganshaw back to Whittet. Whittet trying to get it centered and it gets cleared out by Colorado.
Payson has to go out to center ice to chase the puck there. Colorado player giving chase. Seth will just stop behind his own net and look to start the breakout. Drops one over across. Number 19, nice little nifty play there to give the puck to Ganshaw, up to Payson in center ice.
Payson now back inside the Mine zone. Lobos trying to center it. Sent over to the left wing board. Whittet calling for it on top of the blue line as Weaver sends it over to Payson on the right wing board. Poke checked away by the Mines as now both teams fight for possession. Nice shot taken. Ooh, loose puck in front of the net, still trying to take a shot. Ganshaw had the rebound, but it got deflected away. Whittet now, top of the blue line, sends it back to Ganshaw. Ganshaw over to Shanks. Shanks takes a shot and it goes wide of the net. Still with the power play. New Mexico, 42 seconds left in it. Ganshaw trying to get a pass over to Shanks, just didn't connect. As it goes over to Nick Weaver. Weaver sends it back to Ganshaw. Ganshaw back to Whittet on the right wing board. Chance Shanks with it, trying to center it, just didn't connect there. And the Lobo bench not happy with that pass.
Ganshaw will shovel that one over ahead and now Whittet into the zone, but that will be called offsides. And 19 seconds remaining on this Lobo man advantage.
And we've been seeing it all night, guys. Nick, you've been seeing it as well. The Lobos trying to get that center pass to try to get that easy shot right in front of the net.
Yeah, I think there's only really two ways that you're going to get a goal right now. It's either going to be by scramble and a lot of traffic in front, a lot of bodies so the goalie can't see it, or it's going to be those nice side-to-side passes. I thought that power play did a great job of moving the puck around, going from side to side. They were really great on the puck retrieval as well.
Dunwoody on the ice for New Mexico. He creates a hit to make the puck come loose. Still fighting for puck possession, both teams. Lobos now with just 5 seconds left to go in their power play, 9:37 to go, and we'll have a play stoppage here. And it looks like a hand pass was called. So we'll have a face-off inside the Lobo zone, or the Mine zone, excuse me. 9:37 left to go here in the first period, still a scoreless game. And don't forget, Lobo fans, the Lobos are back here at the Outpost October 7th and 8th as Pac-12 powerhouse Arizona State comes into town.
Nick, you touched on it a little bit earlier. The Lobos are going to have to get more creative if they're going to beat Medina. Last night was a showcase of the fact that you're going to have to get some passes and some traffic in front of him to get a puck past him.
Yeah, he plays a lot of the same way that Max does. He takes away a lot of the top of the net, so you're not going to get him on like a traditional shot unless you just purely beat him, which from what we've seen both last night and then so far tonight, I don't think you're going to do it. So I think it's going to have to be, the creative little play, maybe a nice little triangle offense on a rush, or it's going to have to be something that's, those garbage goals. And that's what I'm really interested to see. I think Jared Ronquillo last year, obviously the former captain, was so good at those in-close garbage goals.
Oh, quick shot in on Sam, and he was able to kick that one away off the face-off. Lobos now trying to clear the zone. Colorado, though, bouncing the puck off the boards, able to keep it in. Love it, or my bad, number 18 for the Lobos trying to pin an Ordigger against the boards and does, and Lobos able to clear the zone. Great reaction by Sam. They're able to stick that pad out to kick the puck away. Colorado quick on the counterattack here, tries to enter the zone. Pushed in, a lot of bodies pushing around number 14 for Colorado. Lobos not giving them much room to operate. Number 19, though, able to throw the puck across the zone. Kaufman, first one to it, though. He'll skate it out to center ice.
Kaufman hit up against the boards as he was entering the zone, made the puck come loose, and the Mines will have it now behind their own net. 8:32 left to go, first period still scoreless. And we saw this last night as well as both teams were fighting for puck control. We didn't see our first goal until the second period by New Mexico.
Yeah, but UNM's done a great job. They're taking the body on a lot of these plays instead of, getting behind and just using your stick. That's how they got into penalty trouble a lot last year. So really nice change from what we've seen from last year.
Here comes Colorado, number 5. Quick shot, and Sam able to get a glove on that one. And now here's McKinstry, feeds over across to Kaufman.
Kaufman now over to McKinstry. McKinstry from the net, and it's a pad save by Medina. Patted away, rebounded by Colorado. Still fighting for the puck right in front of the net. Oh, almost had a great opportunity. Just gets stolen away by the Mines.
Stretch pass. Colorado on his horse looking for a breakaway. He's in all alone. Couldn't get a shot away. Great stick work there by Barger. Another shot goes wide of the net. Great stick checking by Mac Barger. Able to thwart that shot by the Colorado Ordigger. Shot taken, goes wide of the net. Now the puck wrap around, and Sam able to stop that shot and a second opportunity.
Wow.
Sam Fisher active here early. Number 13 for Colorado. Feeds it back to the point. Big drive, and that one deflected wide. Battling for possession there is Connor Cook. Tries to clear the puck. Colorado able to keep it in. That shot goes wide. Behind the net. Tries to feed it short side. Sam able to cover it up, and a whistle there as it looks like the official lost sight of the puck. Sam Fisher active early, guys, and rising to the occasion.
How about that save, that wraparound save there by Sam Fisher?
Well, and it was also a really nice stick earlier there. He goes for the poke check on the breakaway, which helped force the Colorado Mines player to make an extra move there. But fantastic job, taking away the lower half of the net on the wraparound. Really strong on it.
Face-off one here by the Lobos, and Payson quick out of the zone.
Here comes Payson now. Sends it over to Ganshaw, but unfortunately just didn't get there before the offsides would have been called.
Into the zone. Oh, puck lost at the blue line now.
Curtis Brown trying to fight for New Mexico as the Mines now have it inside the Lobo zone.
Nice feed. That shot blocked, never got through there. The Lobos have done a great job of harassing the Colorado players as soon as they enter the zone.
Ganshaw takes a shot and right into the pads of Medina. So with 6:43 left to go here in the first period, still scoreless, and we'll have a face-off inside the Mines zone. Both squads being physical tonight, 9 to 10 on the score on the shot opportunities.
Yeah, much more even, and that's something we were talking about in the pregame. We were really, I guess, interested to see if it was going to continue on from what we saw most of the last night.
Curtis Brown with the face-off win for New Mexico, trying to take a shot right wide into the pads of one of the Ordigger defenders. And Whitted now with the puck for New Mexico, top of the blue line, sends it behind the net. Sends it over to Payson. Payson gets his, the puck comes loose. Still fighting for puck control against that left wing board. Lobos now with it. Weaver sends it over to Whitted. Whitted tries to take a shot. Oh, got deflected and sent wide. Rebounded by New Mexico. Payson now with the puck for New Mexico, trying to back pass it. Nothing there but a Mines defender, and here comes Colorado.
Colorado now. Oh, Lobo lost his edge, but great defensive recovery there made by Curtis Brown as that nifty little move took Dane Whitted down to the ice.
So we have a play stoppage here.
Yeah, some extra little argy-bargy behind the play between Seth Payson and one of the Colorado Mines players. There was a little bit of it earlier in the period. You could see them kind of getting tangled up in front of the net on the power play. That's one of the reasons they called that offside, was they were behind the play still arguing. So interested to see if we're going to have offsetting minor penalties here, or if it'll be one person. From what we can see, I think it's offsetting.
So two people, that's number 23 for New Mexico. That's Seth Payson going in the box for the Lobos. We'll get the official call here in just a moment.
One thing I've noticed so far tonight, guys, shots are a lot more even. The first period in last night's game, the Lobos really dominated that shot clock. Now in this game, it's 9 for Colorado and 10 for UNM, so a lot more even play we're seeing tonight.
But the biggest thing UNM has to be wary of is they are getting more shots, but they're allowing more second and third opportunities. I find them over-chasing a little bit and scrambling a little bit too much, and it's just allowing to these kind of open, wide chances. So they just need to play smart within their structure, not over-commit and over-chase. Let them go behind the net, cut off the side entries so they can't get a nice little pass into the slot, in the high slot there.
So Payson going into the box for New Mexico, as well as number 18 for Colorado School Mines.
I think Seth got the extra penalty there, so... Oh, no, they put it back on the board.
So 4-on-4 hockey now. Gino, we see 4 of the fastest skaters for New Mexico.
Definitely Chance Shanks out there with Carnes, along with Tristan Coyer, and also Nico out on the ice as well. Speed is the name of the game with 4-on-4 hockey. As this puck is out to center ice, Colorado will send it back into the zone. First to the puck, Nico. He'll play it in the far boards corner, harassed there by number 14. Feeds it over across to Tristan Coyer. Coyer now looking for an outlet, finds Nico at the far face-off dot. He'll feed over to Chance Shanks at center ice. Puck sent the length of the ice for Jared Carnes.
Carnes now inside the mine zone, looking to set something up for New Mexico. Hit up against the boards. Still has the control of the puck as he's looking to set up one of his teammates, get his poke checked away by Colorado. 5:19 left to go here, first period. And the Mines looking to attack now the Lobo zone.
Colorado maintaining possession. Number 14 harassed there, gets the puck through, knocked down to the ice, and that'll draw a penalty here against UNM as Sam Fisher has lost his helmet. And that penalty looks like it'll go against UNM as that Colorado player tried to get around the Lobos defender but was knocked down to the ice.
I think unlucky there for Nico Miniakis. He played it right. He let him, come back to the inside, took the body on him, but I think just as he was falling there, got a little bit unlucky. Stick got on the foot of the Colorado Mines player, and we're going to have a little bit of a 4-on-3 for a little bit. I'll be interested to see if what we saw last night from UNM was they rolled out 3 forwards and on some of these circumstances.
The Lobos coaching staff organizing who they want out here as we have a rare 4-on-3 power play opportunity for Colorado. It's going to be Nick Weaver taking the face-off for the Lobos. Out there joining Nick is going to be number 21, Connor Cook, and also Chance Shanks as well.
Lobos did a great job of shutting this down last night, not allowing anything for the power play opportunity for Colorado. 5:06 left to go, face-off 1, and taken by New Mexico.
Puck dumped in a little bit deeper for Cook behind the net. He'll rope one off the boards, and a Colorado player was fanning on it with a stick, trying to knock it down to the blue line. Unsuccessful, though. So the Colorado School of Mines will have to start all the way from behind their own net. Colorado into the Lobo zone, looking to set something out. Nice drop pass to number 5. Great stick there made by Nick Weaver, able to prevent a shot. Rebound opportunity is blocked by his own teammate, and the puck leaks out to center ice.
Absolutely fantastic work there from Nick Weaver. Not only was he really smart with his stick positioning, but then got back into the shooting lane so he couldn't get a clean shot off for the Colorado Mines.
And Weaver able to wrestle that puck free off a Colorado player, and it's launched the length of the ice. And Josh, every time we see Nick on the ice, I'm reminded of what Coach Grant Harvey told us last season of when he figures out the game at the college level, he'll be an unlocked player, and that's definitely what we've seen so far.
Definitely.
Cook battling for the puck in the far boards corner, tied up there with number 5 and 11 from Colorado School of Mines. They win the puck, though. Now dancing near the blue line, number 11. He'll feed one over across to number 19. Looking for an outlet. He'll skate into the far boards corner. Throws one across, unable to connect with anybody there. Still in there. Nice move by number 11. Good stick there by Cook, though, able to knock the puck off of him. And now that puck fed a little bit deeper. Payson ties up with number 13 behind the net. Still battling for possession there in the boards corner. Run by McKinstry. He's put into the boards hard. Recovers from that hit. Puck chip free, though. Loose, tied up, and Tess Payson skates, and it'll be sent the length of the ice.
24 seconds left to go in the Mines power play. New Mexico doing a good job of keeping that puck away from Sam Fisher.
Another stretch pass by Colorado just misses, so now the puck will go all the way down for Lovett to pick up. That puck sent into the corner now. Tyler with it again. Throws one over. Hits his teammate, tries to clear the ice, and he will. Not sure if that will go for icing or not. No, it will bleed the last few seconds off of the penalty.
Lobos do a good job of killing that penalty for New Mexico, making it 0 for 1 for the Mines tonight, and we will have an icing call against Colorado with 2:56 left to go in the first period. Lobos showing great defense all night long, and it's been a headache for Colorado School of Mines to figure it out.
Yeah, such a smart play in the corner there by Seth Payson. He kind of kept the puck along the board there, killed so much extra time, and I was really surprised to see no Colorado Mines player come over, try and make the extra man advantage play there to release the puck, and he killed probably good 20, 30 seconds off just by that one play.
Face-off won by New Mexico now as they fight for puck control inside the Mine zone. And with it now, top of the blue line. Ooh, lost control of it, and here comes Colorado.
Colorado looking to work with numbers here at number 13. Tries to dance around Brown, throws one on Sam. That one swallowed up. Sam had to make a second save. Puck lifted high into the air, lost in front of the net. No one really can get a stick on it, and a whistle will come here as the net is knocked off its moorings. And Sam Fisher having to make another second chance save after he thought he had swallowed up that first shot opportunity.
And just a little bit of an extra bubble there, and it gave Colorado Mines an extra opportunity, but great job by the UNM team there, all coming back, making sure they're there to take away any extra opportunities.
Colorado in control, that puck thrown wide of the net, going in after it, number 4. Couldn't gain control. Here's Brown, tosses over across, and now moving in is Jack Kaufman.
Kaufman on the right wing board inside the Mines zone, trying to make a pass, but a couple Mines defenders there to poke check it away. But still back and forth possession here with 2:10 left to go. And number 52 for New Mexico, Tyler Weiss, trying to hunt it down. And it gets cleared out, and Curtis Brown will have to reset.
Brown just shovels that puck the length of the ice, hitting with it in stride, and he'll dump it into the Colorado end.
Still fighting for puck control on that left wing board. Trying to get centered, just wasn't there. Garrett McKinstry trying to hunt it down, but Colorado with now possession of the puck.
Colorado, puck thrown length of the ice, bobbled on number 4, though, as Brown will go in to collect the puck in the corner. That puck, though, Dunwoody hit hard into the boards here right in front of us as puck possession is battled for. Dunwoody able to body one of the Colorado players off the puck momentarily. McKinstry and Whitted there. Great defensive play, and here comes Curtis Brown out of the zone.
Brown makes a good deke to get around a couple of Mines defenders. Shot taken, patted away. Went wide above the head of Medina. Rebounded by New Mexico. Lobos now with the puck behind the Mines net, trying to center it. Nothing there, but a couple of Mines defenders as we approach the 1 minute mark here in the first period. Still fighting for that puck behind the Mines net as it comes loose as number 18 for New Mexico. That is Barnes. Shot taken, patted away. Medina doesn't see it in front of the net, and it gets into his glove finally with 53.2 to go in the first period.
Medina has been so good both last night and tonight, but that was the first sequence of play where I've really seen him struggle with not only just his read on the puck. There was that shot there by Curtis Brown. That was a fantastic shot, high blocker side, and it almost looked like it beat him because he had no idea where it was. It bounced up really high above him, but fantastic work there by UNM.
Face-off won by New Mexico. The Ganchon line back on the ice for the Lobos. And Seth Payson does a great job of keeping that puck inside the mine zone, but it gets stolen away.
Great work there made by the Colorado player as Tyler has to get back. That shot taken. It goes wide of the net. Number 5 for Colorado tries to send it in a little bit deeper. He'll poke it in a little bit further for his teammate. Number 1 now with the puck. Quick shot in and out of the glove of Fisher. Colorado still pursuing the puck. Tristan Coyer providing some pressure there. Back checking, gives it over to Carnes. Carnes will feed it up the boards over across to Payson. Payson now will try to lift the puck out, deflects off a Colorado player, bounces high into the air. Payson now, chip one ahead. Unable to clear the zone. Here's Tristan Coyer with the puck. He'll dump one out to center ice. Still battling for possession. Puck lost in some skates, and that'll take us to the end of the first period. A scoreless period with scoring opportunities aplenty for both sides, but both goaltenders rose to the occasion, guys.
It's going to be tough to get one by one of these goaltenders tonight. You're going to have to do something amazing to set something up because the Mines figured out what the Lobos' key to success was last night, and now is getting the pass centered for an easy shot.
Yeah, I think one of the things they've done better is their defensive zone exits for Colorado Mines. Last night, Gino touched on it in the first period. When teams seem to get pressed like they do, they start doing these silly, down the ice, full ice stretch passes, and it's just not how you're going to beat UNM. You have to play the same way. Come back, support each other, and then go transition. But we're seeing some of that speed that we didn't necessarily see too much of last night because they were so suppressed by how much work they were having to do in the first period. But very wide open game. Really interested to see how both teams deal with this going forward.
And Gino, what do you think Coach Logan is going to be saying to these Lobos in the locker room?
I really think one of the keys is cleaning up the defensive zone passing. There were still some sloppy passes that led to turnovers there. But the one thing that is encouraging for the Lobos is their defensive recoveries. You know, Sam's made a lot of desperation saves, but his defense is also there to help him out as well. Very active in front of the net, sweeping pucks out of the zone. Just clean up the defensive zone passing a little bit, and I think that's only really the biggest glaring thing that stuck out for the Lobos in that.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Lobo Hockey Network. Thank you guys for joining us here on YouTube. We truly appreciate it as we get ready for second period action between your University of New Mexico Lobos and the Colorado School of Mine Ore Diggers. And Nick, what a first period that was. We saw a lot of great shot opportunities from both sides, but impressive play by both goaltenders as well.
Yeah, and you have to think this is a great way to start the season. You know, last year I felt like for UNM, it was either they blew everyone out or they had, you know, the rare occasional close game. I think if you're going to start off against a good opponent, and to your point, a rivalry opponent, I think that's the best way to start. You know, learn how to win these tight games and make the right plays. And I'm sure the coaching staff's probably a little bit happy about that because that'll reinforce some good behaviours that they've been talking out throughout the preseason and leading up to these games. So, but I've loved the back and forth nature of this game. It's been fantastic to watch, you know, end to end and some grade A opportunities for both sides.
I just talked to assistant coach Brad Harris on the bench here. He says both teams, he just told them just to play nervous-free and just have a great game. Don't worry about the scoreboard right now. We'll get them when it counts. So
yeah, you don't need to either. It's 0-0. You can't worry about when you're going to score and you know what little thing might happen. You just have to play with, you know, control in your game and the structure. And I'm sure Coach Brad has talked about that to the boys as well. It's just play within your structure, play the right way, and good things will happen.
Well, and we'll have face-off here as both teams net. As the Payson line back on the ice for New Mexico. And the puck gets dumped inside the mine zone. Lobos looking to hunt it down. Colorado now with possession of the puck as they try to move it inside their own zone. Lobos take a shot patted away by Medina. Weaver with possession of the puck for New Mexico. Sends it over to Ganshaw. Ganshaw over to Payson. Payson sends it on top of the blue line over to Curtis Brown. Intercepted by Colorado, and it gets dumped in. And New Mexico will have to reset as Whittet has control of the puck for New Mexico. Whittet now sends it over to Nick Weaver. Weaver losing some footing there, and the Mines now have possession of the puck inside their zone. Here comes Colorado now. They'll have the puck in center ice inside the Lobo zone. Nice hit by New Mexico that makes the puck come loose for Garrett McKinstry. Still fighting for that puck on the left wing board. Here comes New Mexico. Got lost inside the Lobo pad there as the Mines now have it, and they'll clear it out. Curtis Brown with the puck for New Mexico tried to enter the Mines zone. Mines were all over it. And here comes Colorado once again. Chance Shanks gets hit from behind. Marcus Trujillo now has the puck. Lobos looking to set something up here. Loose puck right in front of the net, gets deflected away by Medina, rebounded by Colorado. Puck in front of the net, almost slid in. Great opportunity for New Mexico as Cook took a shot, but it gets deflected in the air. Chance Shanks now with the puck for New Mexico. Trying to center it, but nothing was there, and it's stolen away by Colorado. Here come the Mines inside the Lobo zone. Great opportunity now. He has the opportunity, but Sam Fisher there to block it away.
It's really surprising there to see the defender get burned on the outside and just was not able to get back in time, and Sam makes a fantastic save there to bail out his team.
And the puck gets cleared out by New Mexico. Medina raises his hand, so we'll have an icing call with 18:07 left to go here in the second period.
Some interesting things to see in the first little bit of this second period. We saw the Pace and Weaver line out there, I'm sure, to set the tone. But I really liked Whittet with Curtis Brown.
Right.
You know, and that pairing to me has been great. They were sneaky good last night, but you can see why Whittet's playing with Curtis Brown. Curtis Brown, you know, that really nice, stable, stay-home defender, and Whittet's just really good with the puck and makes these nice, smart moves to not only get good shots, but to help break out pucks.
Colorado School of Mines win the faceoff, try to take a shot. Couple Lobo defenders there to block it away. Lobos now have the puck. Connor Cook trying to fight off a couple Mine defenders as the Mines poke checking away. Lobos still with possession of the puck here. Now the attack on center ice inside the Mine zone. Big hit makes the puck come loose, but Garrett McKinstry says no, sir.
It's a much smaller body as well, and he was the one that ended up on the better side of that.
McKinstry trying to center it over to number 52. Tyler Weiss for New Mexico just wasn't there. Weiss will try to hunt down the puck for New Mexico. Colorado sends it the other way, and now they look to attack the Lobo zone. Weiss trying to make a hit, but the Mines send the puck inside the Lobo zone. It looks like Cook trying to have possession of the puck here for New Mexico. Here at center ice, still battling for puck control here as the Lobos have it inside their zone. Looking to reset. As Jack Hoffman now has the puck for New Mexico. Poke checked away by the Mines. They take a shot right in front. Sam Fisher, loose puck in front of the net. And there's a little scramble for it as Fisher goes head over heels. And the referee will finally blow his whistle. That's a scary moment there for New Mexico.
Yeah, and you can see Colorado Mines are very, very unhappy that they saw an opportunity there to put one in the back of the net. And just fantastic work there by Sam to keep the scramble on. But fair credit to his D in front of him as well. They were bailing him out. You could see one of the guys jumping in behind to make sure that no puck slid by accidentally. But yeah, Colorado Mines this period have come out with a lot of speed and a lot of intensity. Really like the way they're playing, you know. You can see that they're quickly transitioning. They're picking up what UNM does and their tendencies to hold a hard blue line, and they're just trying to take advantage of that and get these smarter plays through.
16:53 to go here, second period, still scoreless game. Still looking for that first goal and the momentum as the faceoff's won by Colorado School. Mines shot taken from top of the blue line, goes wide. Rebounded by New Mexico. That was number 52, Tyler Weiss, that cleared it to the other side of the board. And here comes Weiss with a great opportunity for New Mexico as he enters the Mine zone. He'll take a shot, goes above the goaltender's head. Menikis now with the rebound for New Mexico. Trying to get it over to Kaufman, just wasn't there. And Dunwoody caused a little disruption there, but the Mines were able to dump the puck inside the Lobo zone. Still fighting for puck control now, and here comes the puck inside. Dunwoody with a great opportunity as he's all alone. And Jack Hoffman calling for, Dunwoody with a big hit up against the boards. Makes the puck come loose, and Dunwoody trying to send a message back. Mines now with the puck behind their own net, looking to attack the Lobo zone. Good job by New Mexico. That's Ganshaw with the puck now. Makes a great move on a Mines defender. One of the fastest skaters probably for New Mexico. As Collier now, top of the blue line, takes a shot, loose puck, and it goes wide. Rebounded in by number 18, Barnes. Barnes trying to create an opportunity, just wasn't there. And bad stick play by Colorado. And the Lobos are able to keep this puck inside the Mine zone as they finally clear it out. And Carnes now with possession.
You can see how well the UNM forecheck is working there. They're sending too low to put pressure on both D as we get a
Dunwoody with an opportunity for New Mexico. He'll send it over. Loose puck, and Barnes wasn't there to put it back in the net. Barnes takes a hit, and his head went face first into the glass. There will be a penalty called here. And Nick, we might see a major penalty there as his head was the first thing that hit the glass.
Yeah, and it was also from behind, right into the numbers. You think that's a very, very dangerous hit.
And now the Lobos with the extra attacker here. Just a moment. Loose puck in front of the net. And it gets deflected away as Dunwoody's knocked down. And the ref finally blows the whistle here with about 15 minutes to go here in the second period. And that was a scary moment for New Mexico.
Yeah, you could see he clutched at his head immediately. And you know he's probably shaken up a little bit from that. We'll see how severe the penalty is on there, but either way, UNM going on the power play here in the second period. You'd have to say Colorado Mines maybe had a little bit more of the flow of the game this period, so this is a great way for UNM to gain some back. I liked this power play a lot last time they were out. With Whitted on the point, just dishing it back and forth. They had good rotation. You've got Seth Payson, Nick Weaver, and Genshaw out there usually to just help create that puck movement. And then Chance is just slotting in where he needs to get open and create some grade A scoring chances. So we'll see if Colorado Mines is up to the task to stop it once more.
And we'll see the Ganshaw line back on the ice, as well as Chance Shanks. And a major penalty against Colorado School of Mines, which we expected.
Yeah, 5 minutes to stop a very potent UNM power play is going to be a tall order, but we'll see if they're up to the challenge.
Face-off won by New Mexico now as Whitted has control of the puck, sends it over to Ganshaw. Ganshaw, top of the blue line, back over to Whitted. Whitted sends over to Payson. Payson with the shot, top of the shelf, and it goes in. Power play goal for New Mexico.
An absolutely beautiful shot from Seth Payson there. But you had to think it was either going to be one of two ways. It was going to be either the perfect shot to beat Medina, or it was going to have to be a scramble play, and then there's just the class of Seth Payson. Beautiful play. You see, really, really smart. He knew that he had open ice here on the right-hand side. Goes back up towards the blue line, circles back. Beautiful feed from Whitted right onto his tape, and he just looks to the top corner, rips it right by Medina.
And Colorado still having to fight off this power play. So 1 for 2 for New Mexico tonight on the power play attack with 14:40 to go, 1-0 Lobos. Here comes the Lobos once again. Same line out on the ice. Here comes Chance Shanks for New Mexico. Sends it over to Weaver. Weaver with Ganshaw. Weaver gets the puck poked away, and the Mines will have to reset. A little collision there between the Mines defender and goaltender there. And here comes New Mexico. 14:20 here to go in the second period. 4:15 left to go in the Lobos power play. Great opportunity in the front of the net again. Loose puck. Backhanded shot taken. Oh, almost a great opportunity for New Mexico. Sends it over now. Payson now with the puck over to Ganshaw. Ganshaw behind the Mines net. Weaver calling for the puck, but it's just not there. As Ganshaw resets over to Whittet, top of the blue line. Whittet will dump the puck on the right wing board, and it will go right to New Mexico. And Lobos now, Chance Shanks has it, sends it over to Whittet. Whittet can't control the puck. He'll have to back up a little bit. And he sends it over to Nick Weaver. Weaver now sends it over to Chance Shanks. Shanks over to Payson. Oh, almost a great opportunity. Loose puck in front of the net. It bounces in! And the puck flew in the air, and it took an unlucky bounce for Colorado, and it finds the back of the net.
It was such a weird little play. It looked like the Colorado Mines player tried to feed it across to his other player there, and I think a lucky bounce off might have even been Chance Shanks' stick there, and it goes right over the back of the net and hits him on the back there, and just an unlucky play. Hopefully Medina doesn't get too disappointed with that. Nothing really he can do about it, but fantastic work. I really, really like how that whole unit plays. You know, if they don't have a good read, they're just getting the puck low, making some extra effort, and, you know, keeping it in the zone so they can have these extended chances. They've been fantastic. 2-0 New Mexico with 13:36 left to go here, and there's still 3 minutes and 35 seconds left in this power play. And the Lobos have now moved to 2 for 3 on the night on the power play opportunity. Yeah, and you can feel the pressure starting to build on Colorado Mines here. UNM has done a great job earlier in this 5-minute man advantage, and they're just going to continue on with it for the next little bit. So interested to see if...
As a shot was taken by Colorado, easy save for Fisher, rebounded by New Mexico. Here comes New Mexico once again on the attack as Jared Carnes has it, makes a beautiful move to create something as he'll dump the puck to Marcus Trujillo, but it just wasn't there in time. Good pressure now as that's number 18, Barnes for New Mexico. Barnes looking to set up one of his teammates for an easy pass here. Sends it over to Trujillo. Trujillo can't handle it, and he gets poked away, but luckily Barnes was right there waiting for it. Carnes now top of the blue line for the Lobos. Sends it back over. Shot taken, goes wide. Colorado trying to be the first ones there to rebound. Big hit up against the boards right in front of us. Big hit by Marcus Trujillo, and having a little problem tonight handling that puck, but luckily the Lobos were there to save it.
Extra bouncy puck tonight for sure, Josh. That's one thing I've noticed is there's been a lot of pucks on edge as opposed to last night.
And 12:27 left to go here, 2-0 New Mexico. Lobos still on the power play. They have about 2:21 left to go. And 12:20 left to go here in the second period.
Definitely a different looking power play 2 compared to 1. You have the 2 Ds out. You can clearly see they're 2 great shooters as well. So I think they're just trying to play that, you know, more garbage style power play where they just get extra chances.
Here comes Weaver now, back on the ice for New Mexico. Chance Shanks with an opportunity. Nick Weaver calling shot taken. And what a behind the back save by Medina to keep that puck out of the net.
I'm not even sure how he understood
that.
Yeah. Does he have eyes in the back of his head?
You must have had like 18 different visions around that puck.
He's everything, 4K cameras around the helmet.
Yeah.
That was an unbelievable save. Holy moly.
His teammates are even wondering, how the heck did you do that?
If I'm Seth Payson there, I don't know how that doesn't go in, but fantastic work there still, again, by UNM. They're drawing players across and making Colorado Mines scramble on some of these plays.
Face-off won by New Mexico. Oh, man. Number
Great
19
stick.
trying to get it in for New Mexico. That is Dane Whittet. Bad pass as it gets cleared out. New Mexico will have to reset that Ganshaw line back on the ice for New Mexico. Well, with Chance Shanks. 11:40 left to go here, second period. 2-0 New Mexico. Still a minute 35 left to go in the Lobo power play. Here they come on the attack again. Ganshaw makes a beautiful move inside the Mine zone. Payson right behind him as he calls for the puck. Sends it right back over. Chance Shanks behind the Mines net. Sends it over to Payson. Payson with the shot goes high and out of play and above the nets with 11:22 to go here in the second period.
It's one thing we don't maybe touch on too much, but the difference between Max and Sam. Sam's more active about coming out to help with passes, and you see it on that little play there. He comes all the way over to the left-hand side of the ice just to make sure he can help set up and push the play back up so his team gets a great scoring chance off that.
Face-off won by New Mexico as Whittet now has the puck on top of the blue line. He'll send it over to Ganshaw. Ganshaw trying to create something for the Lobos. Whittet now top of the blue line, back to Ganshaw. Ganshaw over to Weaver. Weaver back over to Payson. Payson looking for one of his teammates now. Chad Shanks calls for the puck. Shanks now calling for a switch as he goes up top. Top of the blue line, over to Ganshaw. Ganshaw back over to Chad Shanks. And the captain gets it poke checked away, and the Lobos will have to reset at center ice.
I think just trying to do a little bit too much there. He had some players down low. He could have dumped it in a little bit, but that's foresight, I guess.
Here comes Chad Shanks once again on the attack for New Mexico. Try to get a fancy pass there to Weaver, and it got there, but just with the deflection off a line skate. Here comes Win It now, top of the blue line. Lobos with 30 seconds left to go in the power play. Sends on top of the blue line again. Shot. Payson all alone. Takes a shot. Goal! Seth Payson puts it in the back of the net. And his second goal of the night. Same shot as the first goal. That right corner gets it to the back of the net.
Yeah, he's going to be a menace all year on this right-hand side of this power play. What a fantastic shot. But super, super good vision from Zach Henshaw to see him. He gets a point up at the high slot. See Seth Payson wheeling down towards the low dot here on the face-off dot. And he's wide open, has all time to pick where he wants to go. And Medina's just not up to the task to stop that unbelievable shot.
3-0 New Mexico now with 10:26. Lobos now 3 for 4 on the power play. And they still have 23 seconds left to go. And Nico back on the ice for New Mexico, as well as Jack Hoffman and Cook, as well as Tyler Levette. Dump inside the mine zone as Jack Hoffman will try to hunt it down. He goes into the boards hard, but he gets right back up. 9 seconds left to go in the Lobo power play. Lobo's looking to get one more, but it's not going to happen here as the Mines will finally go back to full strength as they have the puck inside the Lobo zone. They try to answer. Shot taken, gets deflected away. Mines now on the right wing board inside the Lobo zone. They try to center it, and the puck goes wide, and it's rebounded by Colorado. Colorado now behind the Lobo net, trying to go around the net. Nothing there. Sam Fisher sticks it away. Shot taken by the Mines once again, deflected off a Lobo skate. Here comes New Mexico now. Number 52, Tyler Weiss, trying to clear it out, and we have a glove and stick loose over there, and we have a referee whistle. So we'll see what gets called here with 9:31 left to go.
You'd have to think it's a UNM penalty, but I'm not 100% certain. I don't see. Is that Tyler? Yeah. Looks like Tyler Levette's being escorted to the penalty box there. But we talked about it a lot. You really don't want to see that. You just have a fantastic 5-minute power play, and now you're going to give up one to Colorado and potentially allow them back into the game, or at least stop this shutout that Sam's been pitching so far.
Tyler Levette, 2-minute hold for holding. So Mines on the power play. They're second of the night. They were shut down earlier tonight in the first period. They'll have the puck inside the Lobo zone now. They'll have it against the right wing board. Lobo defenders all over. It's Garrett McKinstry trying to cause some trouble. Shot taken, and it goes wide. 9:10 left to go here, second period. 3-0 New Mexico. Lobos now on the attack. Here they come. As number 18, that's Barnes with the puck. He'll take a shot. A great save by Medina.
It's one of the things we've talked about a lot. This UNM penalty kill is so good at creating extra chances when they're not even in the man advantage. They've done such a fantastic job of it over the last couple of years.
Shot taken by the Mines, but that Lobo defense, you're kind of wondering who's on the power play here. Is New Mexico doing a good job?
They do such a great job of puck side pressure. So they'll put, 3 guys, so that way they can make sure that there's no easy pass for Colorado Mines, and then they've got that fourth guy that if they need to can jump out of the zone really quickly to help.
Here comes the Mines now trying to attack that Lobo zone, but the Lobos all over this puck as they finally get to center ice as the Mines enter the Lobo zone. 8:19 left to go here, second period, 3-0 Lobos. Still fighting for the puck, and the Lobos do a good job of clearing it out. Mines have 38 seconds left in their power play, and they'll look to attack as Monique is trying to cause some havoc now. Weiss as well as the puck gets sent into the Lobo zone. Mines looking to set up an opportunity here on the right wing. Shot taken in front of the net. Good pat save by Fisher, and it's deflected away. And the Lobos cleared out once again with 20 seconds left to go in the power play.
Love the pressure that Tyler Weiss is putting on here. He's making them make really, really hard plays, and he's got 2 or 3 guys around him killing extra time just by doing something simple as skating and chasing after the puck.
Here come the Mines now inside the Lobo zone on the right wing board. Looking to make a move behind the net. Nobody there for a pass, so the Mines will have to reset on top of the blue line. Right wing, and a good penalty kill for New Mexico now And the Mines send the puck again, goes wide. Still fighting for puck possession on that left wing board here near the center ice line. And the Mines do a good job of pushing it into the Lobo zone, but the Lobos are all over this puck to make sure that Mines get nowhere near it as they try to clear it inside the Mines zone. And the referee will blow his whistle as we think we have an offsides call with 7:04 left to go here in the second period, 3-0 Lobos.
This Payson Weaver Genshaw line has done the big impact again tonight. It's something we talked about in the pregame. I'm sure we'll see some extra secondary scoring throughout the year, but so far you'd have to say that this, what I would think is number one line, has been fantastic and really the driving force with UNM and the difference between these two teams so far.
Faceoff will be taking that Weaver line back on the ice as Ganshaw now has it inside the Mine zone. Sends it over to Cook. Cook on the left wing board. Sends it back to Ganshaw. Ganshaw looking for Payson, but nothing there. As a couple of Mine defenders poke check it away, and here comes the Mines now. Mines inside the Lobo zone. Big hit by Weaver trying to make the puck come loose. And still fighting for puck control here. Here comes New Mexico. Carnes dumps the puck inside the Mine zone.
Such a big difference from last year. You know, you saw a lot of the time UNM taking a lot of these stick penalties where they were having, hooking calls just because they weren't making that extra step. This year, you can really see them making that extra effort to go in and take the body and remove the player from the puck, and it's working tremendously so far. Some really great scoring chances have been taken away because of that one fact.
And we want to thank everybody out there who's joining us. Make sure you guys follow us on Facebook. Go to Lobo Hockey Network as well as Instagram. Hey, we're giving away a couple free tickets to Arizona State game of your choice. All you got to do is take a picture of how you're watching the game and tag us on Instagram, and we're going to be selecting one lucky winner. And when Arizona State comes to town, you're going to be getting some tickets. So let's see what you guys got out there. Here comes the Lobos now as Marcus Trujillo now inside the zone. Great pass over, backhanded. Oh, McKinstry just didn't take the shot. He was a little off balance, so there was nothing there. Loose puck in front of the net. Still fighting for it. Marcus Trujillo takes a shot, and it goes high. Collier now with the puck from New Mexico. He'll take a shot top of the blue line, and it goes right past the goaltender. I don't even think Medina saw where that puck was coming from.
No, he had so much chaos that last 10 seconds in front of him. The quick scramble, he doesn't even know where that shot went, and Marcus Trujillo almost put it past him. Then the puck goes back up to the point, and Tristan Collier is an absolute beast when it comes to those hard, heavy shots from the point. Rips it right past the goalie. Fantastic shot. And UNM up here 4-0.
And 4-0 New Mexico, 5:52 to go here in the second period. If you're Colorado, you're going to start wondering what they need to do to get back in this game.
Yeah, you'd have to think that they have to start slowing it down, keeping it simple. Clog up the neutral zone. UNM here, another chance to skate through the neutral zone and get a really good offensive chance.
Here comes the Lobos inside the Mine zone once again. Chance Shanks has it for the Lobos. Trying to center it, just wasn't there, and with it, we'll have to chase the puck. And here comes Fisher out of the net, looking to pass it on over to New Mexico. And Trujillo dumps the puck inside. Luckily, he didn't get called, or I think he finally did.
Yeah, referee saw it.
For an offsides. And with 5:22 left to go here in the second period, 4-0 Lobos.
And that'll be, unfortunately, an intentional offside, so that'll go all the way back down into the UNM defensive zone. So, yeah, probably a silly little play, but I think he was trying to be a little bit cheeky and get his foot on the blue line there to touch up. But interested to see. We've got a little bit left here. We'll see if some of these third and fourth line players for UNM can start helping generate some chances.
And the face-off won by the Mines. They take two quick shots on Sam Fisher. Just nothing there for the Mines. Still fighting for puck control here as the Lobos look to clear it out. Good job by the Mines to keep the puck inside the Lobo zone. Carnes with the puck for the Lobos now. He'll try to clear it out, and they do successfully, and the Mines will have to reset inside their own zone. Dunwoody trying to chase down the puck for New Mexico, and it gets sent into the Lobo zone on the left wing board. Barnes with the puck for New Mexico now. Gets it poke checked away, and the Mines still have it, but Dunwoody will take control, send it over. Great pass over to Menikis, but Menikis couldn't handle it, and it gets sent into the Mines zone.
You can see one of the things, there's a chance here for UNM.
And we're going to get another call here, and we're going to get an interference call against, looks
Dunwoody.
like it's going to be Dunwoody.
Yeah, unfortunate play, and, another
potentially silly penalty to take that might shift the flow of the game back in. But as I was going to say, Josh, you know, one of the things that UNM does so well is their speed game. And you can really see it starting to rear its ugly head if you're Colorado Mines. Their D are backing off so far into the neutral zone that it's not even allowing them to stay up on the blue line to help keep pucks in the offensive side. So, you know, it's something that they'll have to look at in the second intermission if they're going to change the score and hopefully bring it back into a closer state for themselves.
So we have a 2-minute interference call against New Mexico, so that means a power play for the Mines. And the Lobos already shut down 2 of them tonight. And the Mines will look to go on the attack once again as they set up behind their own net. Waiting for the players to set, and here comes the Mines on the attack now. Lobo defense doing a good job of keeping that puck inside the Mines zone. Even though the Lobos are down a man, it just seems like 5 are still on the ice.
They just play the game so smart. You know, Garrett McKinstry's in there. There's the lone forward checker, and then you got Nick Weaver, who's one of the smartest guys in the high or in the neutral zone there. That's just able to quickly come across and read whatever play Colorado Mines is taking. There's another great effort there on the PK to get that puck out of the zone.
And General Manager Grant Harvey was very high on the Nick Weaver and Seth Payson line last year, saying it's probably one of the best in the ACHA.
Yeah, and you'd have to agree with that. That's continued forward to this year. If they're not one of the best, they're probably, you know, the best that we've got to see, especially here in UNM for a little while.
And here comes New Mexico now as they clear the puck once again. 53 seconds left to go in the Mines power play. It doesn't seem like they've gotten many opportunities. The Lobos all over this puck. Payson gets a hit from behind, pushes a player from behind, and we'll have a play stoppage here with 3:17.
You have to think, if you're Colorado Mines, you have to stop doing so many individual plays. You know, they're getting the puck out into the neutral zone very, very clearly, but instead of making that extra pass to a guy that's open, they're trying to skate into the offensive zone, which is not working. UNM's just trapping them and making them, you know, make these silly plays down into the zone that they can capitalize on.
Face-off won by the Mines, but they can't handle the puck as they have to clear out and set up. They only have about 32 seconds left to go in their power play. And New Mexico not making it easy here. And, man, a bad whiff by, that was number 19 for New Mexico with it. And a shot taken by Colorado. And the shutout is over for the night as they are able to put one in the back of the net.
Yeah, just a little bit of an unlucky play there from Whittet. You know, he gets a little bit flat-footed. The Colorado Mines player is able to get inside of him, and then Tristan's got to make the play there to take away the pass, and somehow it gets across to the other side there. Fantastic goal there by Colorado Mines. You have to give them full credit. They went and played through that whole thing, and a perfect shot there from number 4. Unfortunately, we don't have the names of the players readily available to us with their numbers, but yeah, fantastic shot, and there's what you want to see, an answer from Colorado Mines.
Nick Lombardi with the goal for the Mines. And Ganshaw with the puck inside the Lobos, or in the Mines zone. Another shot taken. Oh, man. And another plowed over. Medina got hit last night. And again, he takes a truck over by New Mexico as Kaufman ran into him. But this time the goaltender is able to get up without a problem.
Yeah, I think you got a little bit of an extra help there from behind by one of the Colorado Mines players trying to clear out the blue paint. And yeah, it was something we saw last night. He was even asking for ibuprofen after the hit that he took. So I don't know if we grabbed any ibuprofen.
Yeah, but they were able to grab some ibuprofen finally. But he's been taking a beating these last 2 nights. And I guess it's going to be a great memory to remember New Mexico by when New Mexico has to head up there here in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, you'd have to think that they'll have a long memory on that one. And like I said earlier in the pregame, you'd have to think that some of these Colorado Mines players have started getting frustrated. You know, there's that goalie that's been standing on top of his head all these last 2 games, and they've got to get a pound of flesh and kind of answer back and help him out in some way.
Face-off will be taken inside the Mines zones, trying to clear it out, and they do. And the Lobos will have to hunt it down as Connor Cook will hunt it down, but the referee's going to call an icing call here.
Yeah, luckily Colorado Mines had a change there, so no tired legs to potentially lose out on a good chance there. But I've liked some of the things that UNM's doing here. They're separating some of the big lines, trying to work with some of these other players to see what extra chemistry they can get.
Face-off won by New Mexico. Connor Cook makes a great spinning move to avoid a defender. Loose puck in front of the net. Almost got there by Kaufman. Kaufman fights the puck as he's hit up against the boards. Knocked down now. And the Lobos still with it inside the Mines zone. Carnes top of the blue line. He'll try to take a shot. And it goes sent into the left wing board. Weiss trying to hunt it down for New Mexico. Ganshaw now with possession of the puck here. Doing a great job of keeping the puck inside the Mines zone. Sends the top of the blue line to Carnes. Carnes slap shot right in front and hits a Mines defender as he dives in front of the puck and right into the pads of Medina with 1:58 left to go here in the second period.
It was a really smart shot attempt there by Carnes. Puts it low so that way he has 3 or 4 bodies there that can get a tip on it and maybe tip one pass. But Zach Genshaw, that play here in the corner, how phenomenal he's been. He's so good, so strong on the puck. You know, he's not a big guy, but he's so good at protecting that puck. Really, really nifty hands. It helps him out tremendously.
Mines win the faceoff in their own zone, looking to clear this puck out, but the Lobos are just keeping a good job right here inside this zone, not allowing anything easy to get cleared out. Still fighting for the puck as Nick Weaver almost came away with it, but the Mines poke check it away and now inside the Lobo zone. No, it gets deflected out, center ice. Lobos now have it. Here comes Seth Payson. Payson with 2 goals tonight. Payson trying to make a great move, gets sticked away, but luckily recovered by New Mexico. Sends it over to Curtis Brown. Curtis Brown, top of the blue line, goes high. Manikas not there in time to rebound as the Mines now have possession of the puck. With it now, sends it over. Now there was Nick Weaver there. Payson straight over to Manikas, and it goes wide. Rebounded by Payson. Payson sends it over to Weaver. Weaver, top of the blue line, back to Brown. Brown sends it behind the Mines net as Garrett McKinstry now trying to play for New Mexico as we hit the 1-minute mark. Weaver takes a shot, pass save by Medina, and it's rebounded by Colorado. Here comes Colorado now. Garrett McKinstry all over it. And the Lobos have it inside their zone. They'll send it over to Marcus Trujillo, and he'll dump it inside. Chance Shanks, the fast skater, gets there before the Mines defender with 38 seconds to go. With it now with the puck for New Mexico. Gives it over to Curtis Brown. Brown dumps it over to Chance Shanks. Shanks with a great spin move. He gets knocked down. Marcus Trujillo trying to hunt down that puck for New Mexico. Chance Shanks now with it. I love how Shanks just gets his body in the way there, avoids the defenders.
He's so physical and he just plays such a smart game. He takes away any opportunity for them to reach their stick in and remove the puck from him. He uses his body so well for it. One of the things we got a really, really great advantage of, vantage point of it here is with it. I love how he plays that. You know, he's up on the board here, making sure they can't get an easy dump out of the zone for Colorado Mines. And then as Chance Shanks skates in all the way to the end of the offensive zone, he's there to support him and makes a nice little play and helps keep the puck in the zone for them to get that extended chance here in the offensive zone.
Under 10 seconds now left to go here in this period. The Lobos will try to get one more on the board before the period ends. But with just 1 second, right, big hit right in front of us here. And that will do it at the end of 2. It's the University of New Mexico 4. A little jawing right in front of us here between Marcus Trujillo and the School Mines. Referees telling him to head to your locker room. And with the end of 2, it's New Mexico 4 and Colorado School Mines 1. Marcus Trujillo.
It's fired up, a big hit there, and some extra words, not only to the opposing team there, but the officials there. So, but a great way for UNM to come out in that period, Josh. We talked about it. They had to take that next step if they were going to start asserting themselves into this game, and that 5-minute man advantage really, really helped them capitalize. That Weaver, Payson, Genshaw line has just been head and shoulders above everyone on the ice.
All righty, guys. Well, we're going to take a quick break here, so don't go anywhere. We still got third period action. Lots of hockey left for you. So grab a nice hot chocolate and some popcorn because this is going to be a fun one for the third period. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Lobo Hockey right here on the Lobo Hockey Network. We'll be right back. All righty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Lobo Hockey Network right here on YouTube. Glad you guys could be joining us here for some third period action. Gino back in the broadcast booth. He was taking some photos there in the second period. Gino, from your vantage point, what did you see about New Mexico's game there?
That you guys had all the fun in that second period.
We did, yeah.
No, the Lobos really stepped up their game in that second period, and they really were able to achieve what we talked about a lot in that first period. They got traffic in front of Medina, made it harder for him to track the puck, and I really think that was the key to that offensive explosion we saw.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I think a lot of it as well was something we also touched on, was making Medina move side to side. A lot of that power play, they were so well structured, and they were passing the puck around, moving from high to low, left to right, and just making him move around, and then you get these really clean open shots, and Seth Payson, he's not going to miss those when he's given that much time and that much space. You almost saw the tendencies, right? The first shot, he goes above the glove, and then Medina's thinking about the next shot, right? He has his glove up a little bit higher, and then he gets beat right under in that 6-hole. So, yeah, it was really smart stuff there from UNM.
Well, the announcer did make an announcement here that the Marcus Trujillo there, a little chirping at the end of the second period, cost him a penalty for unsportsmanlike conduct. So the Lobos will start this period a man down as the puck is inside the mine zone.
Got to think this power play is a golden opportunity for Colorado to get back into this period as they come out down 3.
Yeah, they had a good play there at the end of the period to put one on the puck, in the net there, and that's helped them, hopefully get them some more momentum into this third period.
Colorado now starting the breakout for their own zone. That pass bounces over a Colorado player's stick, is hoisted high out to center ice, and the School of Mines has to reset. Out to center ice, Nick Weaver, nice interception there, but a turnover on a nice stick play made by an ore digger. Curtis Brown tries to clear the puck, couldn't do it. Puck leaks out. Number 13 for Colorado. Centers one, tries two. Nick Weaver, nice kneeling block there to keep the puck from getting across. Now Colorado at the blue line. Dumps it in a little bit further to the near face-off dot. Back to the blue line. Now to number 21. Far slot. Takes the shot. That one deflects high and into the roof at the Outpost Arena. And we will have a stoppage of play. 58 seconds remaining on the Ore Digger power play.
Josh, that was something we saw a lot in the second period there. The Mines, they're doing too much in the neutral zone. They're trying to make that extra move instead of just using the puck to move into the zone. So,
well, the way they beat Fisher earlier was by just taking shots. Don't get too fancy, like you said. Just create a quick opportunity and take a slap shot. You just never know.
That face-off is deflected high off a shot from a Colorado player, so we will do it all over again at the far face-off dot.
I want to say congratulations to the UNM football team. They got the 27-10 victory over the UTEP Miners, so the Lobos moved to 2-1 as the Lobos look to move 2-0 here on the night for the hockey team as the puck gets cleared out into the mine zone.
Medina will just settle it down there for Colorado as time is wasting away here on their power play. And that pass is going to deflect off a Lobo stick and out of play. And what's really interesting about this Colorado power play, guys, is they don't really ever seem to have an organized zone entry, and they really seem to be trying to do too much.
Yeah, that's what I was more suggesting as well in that second period as well. It's one man up, instead of actually being, a group effort where they have 3 people stretch across, and the D to fill in and get a clean entry.
Mines win the face-off now, and they'll push the puck up to the center ice inside the Lobo zone.
Nice stretch pass zone entry in there. Number 1 tries to dance past Tyler Levitt. Sent over across number 14 now behind the net. Tries to center one to a teammate. Good stick there by Cook, able to interrupt that pass. 14 does a loop, takes the shot. That one hit off a Colorado player. Rebound shot deflects off of Levitt. High in the roof here at the Outpost Arena, but still in play. Colorado number 1 battles with Levitt behind the net. He'll try to clear it. Nice glove down at the blue line. Shot taken. That one deflects off of Sam Fisher. That shot, diving play made at the blue line. Great play by number 15 for Colorado to keep it in as the power play expires for the Ore Diggers. Cook now will just retreat into the near boards corner as he'll look for an outlet. He'll hoist the puck near his blue line. Puck just squeaks out of the zone.
Ganshaw will try to hunt it down for New Mexico as it enters the mine zone. 17:40 left to go here, third period. 4-1 New Mexico. Shot was taken, but it went wide. Lobos trying to rebound now. Trying to shot taken. Oh, goes just wide as Tristan Corner will rebound for New Mexico, top of the blue line. Puck gets sent out to the mine zone, so the Lobos will have to reset. Carnes has it at center ice. Carnes dumps the puck inside the mine zone. Up against the left wing board, still fighting for possession. New Mexico trying to come away with it, but the Mines are able to clear.
That puck sent ahead for Tristan Coyer to settle down in his own zone. He'll chip it out to neutral zone. Here comes Seth Payson.
Payson on the right wing board, looking to take another opportunity, looking for that Hattie tonight. And it just isn't there as the Lobos will try to rebound. 16:55 left to go here in the third period. Nice shot taken, patted away by Medina. Rebound in New Mexico. Still trying to find possession here as Ganshaw has it. Sends it over to Carnes on the right wing. Shot taken, loose puck in front of the net, but it bounces right into the pads of Medina, and we'll have a play stoppage here with 16:40. Hey, you guys looking to come down to the Outpost Arena? Well, you'll get your chance October 7th and 8th as Arizona State, the Sun Devils, trying to invade Albuquerque. We'll have all the action for you right here on the Lobo Hockey Network. That's going to be a great game and a great series as Arizona State, a major powerhouse.
Yeah, it's going to be a good test for UNM. I'm actually really, really excited to see, obviously, the makeup of the team going through a couple weeks here, and then how they play against a really, really top-ranked opponent.
Puck still, Chance Shanks slipped, and his face was the first thing that hit the ice. There will be a penalty called against Colorado. Good to see Chance get right back up.
Yeah, that's a rule. You can't do that.
I wonder how that's going to play out for him, Gino.
You are not wrong. I think he'll spend 2 minutes in the timeout area.
Tripping in hockey is traditionally a bold strategy.
I think it was honestly almost a hook. Like, he seemed like the Colorado Mines player got up really high then, and then it just weird. I don't know if they were tangled or what, but I mean, you have to have discipline, right? You got to play the right way. Don't be silly, you know.
And Lobos 3 for 4 tonight on the power play. They had that huge second period when they went 3 goals in 5 minutes. So,
and this was the one that this is the line, I guess, that did the most damage. So, you know,
face off won by New Mexico as Whittet has the top of the puck on top of the blue line. Sends it over to Payson. Payson takes a shot, goes behind the net. Weaver trying the rebound. Payson over the top of the blue line to Whittet. Whittet sends over to Payson. Payson, loose puck in front of the net, and it gets deflected away. And here comes Colorado now with an opportunity. They're inside the Lobo zone.
Puck battle down behind the UNM net. It's Zach Genshaw now with the puck, settling it down. 1:27 to go on the Lobo power play, and now bringing it out for UNM number 25, just missing Nick Weaver on that pass. Now the puck back into the UNM end as Sam will touch it up with his stick. Captain Chance Shanks now. Chance will just leave that one over across. Now heading up is Whittet. Whittet out to neutral ice, drop pass to Genshaw, over to Shanks.
Shanks now inside the zone of the Mines, and he made a great move. Almost had a great opportunity there, but the Mines defenders all over it. Under 1 minute to go in the Lobo power play. 15-18 to go here in the third period. Payson with the puck. He has 2 goals tonight for New Mexico. Sends the top of the blue line over to Ganshaw. Ganshaw now over on the left wing board. Looking to set up one of his players here. Ganshaw over to Payson. Payson on the right wing board. Sends it over to Shanks. Back on top of the blue line to Ganshaw. Ganshaw and sends it over to Whittet. Whittet with a slap shot. Almost found its way in the back of the net. Rebounded by New Mexico. Loose puck in front of the net, just wide, and it goes behind and rebounded by New Mexico.
Puck now into the Lobo zone. Sam Fisher will touch that one up. Decides to play it out to center ice. Nice play by Sam. Deflects it off the boards to Chance Shanks, who feeds to Nick Weaver. Weaver has to retreat a little bit. Now feeds back over to Shanks, who charges out to center ice.
Here comes Shanks once again. Makes a great move inside the Mines zone. Plays it behind the net. Fighting off a couple Mines defenders as he sends it to Tyler Levette. Levette cannot handle it. And the Mines kill off a power play opportunity here for New Mexico.
Nice feed by Cook to send one over across. Kaufman unable to collect the puck down at center ice as it will be thrown back into the UNM end. Lovett after it in the near boards corner, feeds over to Cook. Cook now settles it down in the far faceoff now, throws it length of the zone, unable to connect with anybody there as Lovett will poke it out to center ice. Lobo and Colorado sticks collide there near the Mines blue line as the puck squeaks out into the neutral zone. Colorado will dump it back in with 13:50 to go in the third period. Lovett touches it up behind his own net, harassed there by number 1. Nice stick checking there. Tyler able to get away from it though. He'll dump it a little bit further. Lovett now still with puck possession, chips it off the boards. Number 4 tries to get to the front of the net, but it is blocked by a UNM stick. Holding on to the puck now, number 21, Cook. Cook will send it over across. Lovett tries to get it out. McKinstry, nice keep in by Colorado. Tries to take a shot. Good stick by Cook to block that one. Tries to center one Colorado, couldn't do it. Kept in at the blue line, though. Great stick there by Garrett McKinstry to poke the puck out of play.
And with 13-17 left to go here in the third period, 4-1 New Mexico. And if you guys haven't, make sure you guys head over to Facebook and go to the Lobo Hockey Network. Give us a like, share, and a follow. You can also do that on Instagram. Remember, at the end of the night, we'll be giving away 2 tickets to one lucky fan who sends a picture of how they're watching the game on the Instagram account. Here comes Tristan Coyer inside the mine zone, and Gino kind of giving me a look like, how can I say Logan?
2 very different sized humans as well.
Family members, but very different sized players.
We miss Logan.
We do.
Puck into the UNM end of the ice. Going in after it is Jared Carnes. Carnes able to sidestep a Colorado hit there. Puck dumped in a little bit further. Going in after it. Lobos see the puck chipped in. Nice stick there by Jared Carnes to stop that puck's advance. Now the puck batted around there in the slot. A little bit deeper for Carnes to chip over to Nico. Unable to maintain possession though. Puck flutters around there near the Lobos end. Nice hit by Carnes to knock down the Mines player.
Right in front of the Lobo fans there, gets them really hyped up. 12:21 left to go here in the third period. 4-1 New Mexico. And the Mines have possession of the puck. Lobos trying to keep that puck inside the Mines zone. Mines barely getting it out of their zone and into the Lobo territory.
Gotta wonder when Colorado might start to switch up their approach to the offensive zone and for something a little bit more aggressive, as we're 12 minutes left remaining in the third period and they're still down by 3.
Yeah, I'm almost wondering a lot of it as well as how they're playing defensively as well. You know, they're putting 3 back into the neutral zone and they're sending 1 single man into the offensive zone on the forecheck. I just don't think that works against UNM. I think UNM has so much speed. You really have to play up and aggressive and take away some of the passing lanes. And I think that's how you capitalize on it. So if I was Colorado Mines here, I'm clogging the neutral zone, making sure I'm harder on the blue line, so that way UNM's not getting these free exits. Because the second they get speed, we saw it on that power play, they were able to get these clean entries just because of it.
Face-off won by New Mexico in the Mines zone. Bounce pucks right behind the net. Rebounded by New Mexico, top of the blue line over to Whittet. Whittet tried to take a shot, hits the top of the roof here at the Outpost, and we'll have a play stoppage with 11:33 left to go in the third period. 4-1 New Mexico. What a great way for the weekend to start for New Mexico, especially if they hold on to this 4-1 lead. And you gotta think, new coach, 2-0, great start to the season.
Yeah, and I think it's just not even just from the results standpoint. I think you'd be so happy with just how the team's playing. They've done a great job of keeping with their structure and playing, it seems like, how the coaching staff wants them to play.
Face-off one inside the mine zone by New Mexico. Ganshaw trying to hunt it down for the Lobos and poke checked away easily by Colorado, but still fighting for it's New Mexico inside that zone. Here comes New Mexico as they try to make a great move. Payson just gets it deflected away. Puck now up against the left wing board and the Mines will clear it out.
Foot race now with Brown and a Colorado player, and it's thrown across the crease, unable to connect with a teammate. Number 11 now for Colorado. Dumps it in a little bit deeper to his teammate, but sees that puck bounce over his stick. Ganshaw now, quick on the puck. Zach looking for an outlet, and will just dump it out to center ice. Missing, bouncing over a Colorado player's glove.
Weaver trying to hunt down that puck for New Mexico inside the Mine zone. Mines doing a good job of holding off the Lobo attack.
Colorado now back on the counter, but Lobos with numbers. It's a 1-on-3. Nice drop pass, quick shot taken. That one deflects off a UNM stick. And the Lobos have done a great job of that so far tonight, guys. Getting sticks into those shooting lanes, not allowing any clean entries.
And bodies as well. You know, they're cutting off a lot of really clean shots because they're putting their bodies and their sticks in the right locations.
McKinstry with the puck for New Mexico on that left wing board. Chad Shanks in the game for New Mexico along with Tyler Levette and Cook. Fighting for possession against that left wing board. Who's going to come away with it here as both teams were pressured up against the boards. And it looks like the Mines were able to clear it out. Here they come.
Colorado now, nice stick play. Number 11, he's in all alone, he scores! Number 11 for Colorado School of Mines beats Sam Fisher high glove side. And all of a sudden, this is a 2-goal deficit with 9:59 to go.
He has been fantastic for Colorado Mines. From a forward standpoint, he's been the best player for Colorado Mines for me, number 11 from them. And then you just see us kind of a silly little turnover, gives that opportunity, gets around him, and he's not going to make any mistakes of that. You could just see him. He knew exactly where to put that shot. Fantastic effort there by Colorado Mines.
9:59 left to go here, third period, 4-2 New Mexico.
You'd have to think Colorado Mines might get some life off that and make this a much closer game in the last half of this period.
Face-off won by New Mexico as McKinstry tries to have a loose puck in front of the net, and it gets covered up by Medina. 9:52 to go here. 4-2 Lobos. So now if you're Coach Logan, you got to think of how to stop this attack by Colorado School of Mines. And then that goal was created by just an unfortunate bounce that hit the stick of Tyler Levette.
I think you've done the right job here from the coaching staff. Put out a good line like the McKinstry.
Face-off won by New Mexico, and it's a slap shot off the pads of Medina. And the Mines are able to clear it out, and we'll have an icing call here with 9:41 left to go here in the third period.
It kind of seems to me like Colorado's offensive strategy is to kind of wait out UNM to make a mistake. Lucky bounces, things of that nature as well. Because we've rarely seen so far in this series really any organization in the offensive zone by Colorado. A lot of stretch pass implementation, kind of getting zone entry. Most of their opportunities have come off of Lobo mistakes.
Absolutely.
Face-off won by New Mexico. Loose puck in front of the net. There were some bodies diving in front of the net there. And it's a great defense by the Mines. Keeps that puck away. Dunwoody with the puck for New Mexico get sent away, and Tristan Coyer will have to reset. And he dumps it right back inside the Mines zone. Mines now with the puck on the left wing board. Good defense by Kaufman. And the Mines having a hard time clearing this puck as the Lobo defenders are all on top of this puck. Menikis trying to get that puck away from that wall with 9 minutes here to go here in the third period. Menikis now, bad pass, causes a bad turnover, and here come the Mines.
Colorado into the zone. Great active stick by Tristan Coyer to thwart that zone entry by Colorado. He'll throw it the length of neutral ice, picked up by Jack Kaufman, who will dump it back into the Colorado end.
Dunwoody trying to hunt down the puck for New Mexico now. Ref raises his hands. We're going to have a penalty here. And Brad Harris telling Sam Fisher to go back. And 8:45 left to go here in the third period. And I think Fisher thought it was a penalty called. And we'll see why the whistle was for stopping there.
I think it actually is a penalty. I think it might have been a hooking. I can't tell if that's one player in the box there or just over by their bench. But yeah, we got a penalty here.
Ordiggers with the penalty. And Lobo's now on the power play attack. Charging called against the Mines here. 8:37 left to go. Lobo power play. Here's a great chance to kind of put the dagger in the heart of these Mines. Top of the blue line now. Whittet trying to send it over to Payson. Just wasn't there. Still trying to create an opportunity now as Ganshaw has it on the left wing board. Top of the blue line over to Whittet. Whittet tries to send the shot there. Nothing, deflected away and rebounded by New Mexico. Payson can't handle the puck there, and the Mines are able to clear it, and they'll dump it inside the Lobo zone.
Sam will just paddle that puck away, picked up there by Whittet. He'll send it over to Chan Shanks, has the puck bounce off his stick, and a stick battle there with a Colorado player, able to push the puck further into the UNM zone.
Here comes Chan Shanks now with the opportunity for New Mexico as they enter the Mines zone. Makes a great move, avoids a couple of defenders. Great pass over to Weaver, and a loose puck in front of the net covered up by Medina with 7:43 left to go here in the third period.
The rare time that we've seen that specific power play unit get pressured a little bit and make some little mental errors on their passing there, but you know, I think that's just how Colorado Mines, fair credit to them, are playing in this last little bit after they got that goal.
Whittet couldn't handle the puck there, and it got cleared out. Here comes Ganshaw now on the attack for New Mexico on the left wing. Makes a great move to avoid a Mine defender. Still trying to create opportunities here for New Mexico on the power play. They got 37 seconds left. Up against the left wing board. Over back to Weaver now. Weaver behind the Mines net. Trying to find Chance Shanks, and Shanks couldn't handle the puck behind the net, and it gets loose. And the Mines are able to clear it out.
Puck will slide into the Lobos end behind the net. Whittet, the first one to it. 18 seconds remaining on the Lobo power play. Not really much doing on this attempt for the UNM man advantage squad as Nico now will pick up the puck and skate behind his own net. Advances it over across. Out to center ice is Chance Shanks.
Shanks in the zone. Oh, he gets hit hard, and the puck comes loose as Tyler Weiss was trying to get there as well. And the Mines go back to full strength as Tyler Levette will hunt down the puck for New Mexico.
Levette touches it up, harassed there by number 11 for Colorado, who pinches him into the boards. Puck comes free for Jack Kaufman, tries to advance it out, but couldn't. Dumped a little bit further into the zone. Colorado giving chase. Number 11 now centers one in front. Puck bouncing around in front of the net. No one really could get a stick on it. And now here come the Lobos charging into the neutral zone.
Weiss gets that puck inside the mine zone. Couldn't handle it and gets deflected away and gets it going on that left wing board here. Still trying to center it. Bad pass by New Mexico. Here comes Colorado.
School of Mines into the zone. Nifty move. Takes a shot. Goes wide of Sam and net. Colliding there in the boards. Cook at number 24. And Connor Cook is down after taking that hit, and that will be a penalty against Colorado. Levette will touch the puck up behind his own net as the Lobos have an extra attacker on the ice, but the whistle is blown as Connor will skate gingerly over to the Lobos net, or Lobos bench, I should say.
He took a big hit up against the boards. Another one of those face first into the glass kind of hits.
Yeah, we've seen a couple of nasty hits where the players got their numbers turned, and these Colorado Mines players are still following through the checks, and it's putting some of the UNM players in really vulnerable positions. As a player, you should know, let up. Don't follow through with the same, aggressiveness. So maybe take a stick as opposed to taking the body. But yeah, we really hope Connor's okay. He's had a fantastic 2 games so far. That I really like how he's played.
Connolly with the penalty for the Mines. Interference called. And another power play opportunity for New Mexico. The Mines have shut down the last 2. So let's see if New Mexico can get back where they were in the second period. Ganshaw with the puck for New Mexico. On the left wing board. Sends it to the top of the blue line over to Whittet. Whittet back to the left wing over to Ganshaw. Ganshaw to Weaver. Back to Ganshaw. Deflected away. And the Mines trying to clear it out. Good job by Whittet to keep it inside. Loose puck in front of the net. Chance Shanks trying to get it there. And Weaver with the puck for New Mexico behind the Mines net. Sends it over to Ganshaw now. Ganshaw top of the blue line over to Whittet. Whittet sends it over to the right wing to Payson. Payson over, not shot taken, and Weaver puts it into the back of the net. Great puck movement, and now it's 5-2 New Mexico with 5:15 to go in the third period.
Such a fantastic power play that they have. Beautiful puck movement. Whittet there, I think, is a key component, moving from side to side, getting that goalie moving, and then you could see what had happened from earlier. They know Seth Payson's on that right-hand side. They put extra pressure. And who did they leave on that back door there? Nick Weaver, who gets a perfect shot, rips a pass for a 5-2 lead here for UNM.
It was just a thing of beauty to watch that puck just go from back and forth between the players. And they've been practicing that one at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Absolutely. And a lot of things are starting to pay off. You can see things are clicking for UNM here over this last couple of periods.
Face-off won by New Mexico. Now they'll have it at center ice. Chad Shanks back over to Garrett McKinstry. Another opportunity for New Mexico. Great save by Medina. He gets knocked down as we approach the 5-minute mark here in the third period. 5-2 New Mexico.
Colorado now sharing a 5-goal deficit in the face in the final 5 minutes of this period. As that puck is sent all the way out into the mine zone, they'll have to recollect and see what they can do.
New Mexico with a great opportunity, as that was number 18, Coulter Barnes. And back and forth with the puck here. Great turnover by New Mexico. McKinstry went high. Just couldn't get in the back of the net.
You have to think UNM started to figure out Medina here, just with the way they've been playing those last couple of periods. They're putting shots on with a purpose in a specific area.
Strong Lobo defense at the blue line, not allowing Colorado to gain entry.
McKinstry had the puck inside the mine zone and got poke checked away. The Mine's looking to clear it out here and just trying to play for pride now with the 4 minutes to go here in the third period.
Here's Garrett McKinstry, settles the puck down, feeds it over to Jared Carnes. Carnes will bounce it off the boards back to Chance Shanks. Shanks now has his pass interrupted by number 13 for Colorado. Carnes will settle it down in the near boards and throw it across, unable to connect with Dunwoody in center ice. Here's Coyer now with the puck.
Coyer now with the puck inside the mine zone. He'll dump it in. 3:44 left to go here, third period. 5-2 Lobos. Dunwoody on the ice for New Mexico, as well as Curtis Brown and Whittet. Weaver trying to fight off a couple Mines defender. Sends it top of the blue line over to Whittet. Whittet now trying to make a move. Trying to take a backhanded shot, and it gets deflected away. Here come the Mines.
Colorado, number 24, into the zone. Tries to dance past Curtis Brown. Loose puck. Nice poke check by Sam Fisher. Good alertness by the Lobos netminder. Able to get that puck away from the Colorado player. Jacob Dunwoody with a nifty move, unable to elude a Colorado defender's stick, however. Slowing it down is Whittet. He'll send it up, unable to connect there with Nick Weaver. Colorado player will try to shovel it back into the Lobos zone, but unsuccessful, and the puck is out at center ice.
You touched on it earlier, Gino. The way the Colorado Mines are generating their offensive chances are off the rush. They've realized that they can't really sustain pressure, so they're just capitalizing on offensive rushes to get some good scoring chances on UNM.
And it's a dangerous game to play, Nick, because most oftentimes when you try to score off the rush, it's a single or two-man effort. You don't really have a lot of support, so you have to make the most of your shot opportunity, or else you're not going to get any second chances.
Well, and that's why you see the players, they're trying to like drag the defender across to get a shot where it's a little bit harder for Sam to see where the puck is going. So they're doing the right thing about it with the chances that they're taking, but yeah, you're kind of playing run and gun with a team that capitalizes on run and gun.
Definitely, the Lobos' speed is a huge part of this roster.
Lobos now with the puck at center ice, looking to create something here and just killed the clock with 2 minutes to go here in the third period. Ganshaw with a great opportunity, sends it over to Payson. Back to Ganshaw, loose puck behind the net, goal! Great puck movement once again by New Mexico in front of Medina. And the Lobos now with 2:03 left to go here in the third period have a 6-2 advantage.
Such uncanny chemistry between those three. They know exactly where each of them are. A beautiful play. The triangle offense in just such perfect unison there. One across from Genshaw there to Payson, and then he draws across that extra defender. Nick Weaver's there in the high slot and does not make a mistake with a fancy move there.
Should we really expect anything different when 23, 25, and 89 are on the ice together? These guys, the chemistry they have between the three of them is some of the best we've seen.
And to think that they haven't even played the full season, on the same line together was something that really only came together towards the end of last season. So really interested to see how well they've played with a full season under their belt.
Here comes Colorado now. Number 14 tries to battle there with one of the Lobos players. He's pushed up against the boards, still loose there. Fighting for possession. Pinched up against the board. Puck comes loose. It's Garrett McKinstry now. Feeds over across, and here come the Lobos.
Lobos on the attack. Once again, that's Tyler Weiss with the puck. Sends it over to Garrett McKinstry as we approach the 125 mark here in the third period. Cook with the puck. He gets hit, but sends the Mines player down on the ice. And the Mines now have the puck, and they'll clear it out, and here they come on the attack.
Colorado looking to advance with numbers. Quick shot, blockered away by Sam. Great second save by Sam Fisher. Almost kind of luck there as the puck bounced right into his pad, and he'll cover it up here with 1:09 to go. Lobos leading it 6-2.
What an awesome effort there from number 14 from Colorado State Mines. Bats that puck out of midair and gets a grade A scoring chance. And if Sam wasn't up to the task there, that's in the back of the net. We're talking about a 6-3 lead here for UNM.
And Sam has played pretty solid tonight. We're not his usual kind of, I would guess, confidence we've seen in the net a little bit. Some saves have kind of bounced in and out of his glove. But Sam has been, he's rock solid as ever. Even on a night where he's not completely on every puck, he's only allowed 2 goals on 22 shots.
And here they come now inside the Mines zone. Under a minute to go here. Gentlemen, I need to ask you, oh man, Tristan Coyer with a great shot. Deflected away by Matina. I got to ask you too, we'd love seeing the Nick Weaver, Seth Payson, Zach Ganshaw line, but you got to wonder for New Mexico going on down the season, there's got to be some more scoring on the other lines.
I think I've seen a lot of good things out of the McKinstry, Trujillo, and Chance Shanks line. I like that line, and then we talked about it a little bit, the Nico Menikis and please playing with Weiss and Kaufman. I like that line. I think there's good potential there, and I do think that the way they play, it will lead to scoring opportunities. But to your point, Josh, I think it's going to have to be something we develop and see over the rest of this season. And
that's something we saw last season. I mean, Coach Grant Harvey struck gold when he put Payson, Weaver, and Ganshaw together. And that's definitely something that can continue. Logan is going to keep mixing and matching these young players together. Eventually, as the season goes on, more chemistry will come from these lines.
And that's the end of the game here as Mac Barger letting us know that he's excited to be on the Lobo Hockey Network. And that's a great victory for New Mexico, 6-2, and they get the weekend sweep of Colorado School Mines. Great all-around play from everybody here on the Lobos.
Yeah, really fantastic effort all around from UNM to start the season off on the right foot. Such a great way to get going, and just so much excitement about what this team's potential is going forward here.
Yeah, this homestand really shows you a lot of character on this Lobo squad, especially coming off of last year's national run. We were all curious to see how would they play, given Coach Grant Harvey stepping down, new head coach, senior leadership leaving. But they've really shown us in this sweep of this weekend that there's still a lot of core talent on this team, and the young players show a lot of promise.
And character. You think about it, this team played against a brick wall in Medina these last 2 games. He was fantastic throughout the whole weekend. So that to me shows a lot. That shows that your team has guts. They have that fortitude that even when things aren't going well for them and might not be working out the way that they wanted to, they're going to stick with it and they're going to keep on playing. And I think that was maybe a little bit of an Achilles heel for that team last year when things didn't work out the way they wanted to. They kind of pushed back and didn't play the game the smart way. But fantastic effort all around. I really loved how they played.
Well, the Lobos will take a weekend off next week, and then they're on the road September 30th and October 1st as they head to Flagstaff, Arizona to take on the Northern Arizona Ice Jacks. And we saw that last year here in the Outpost. It was pure dominance by New Mexico, and they'll look to start the season 4-0 before they come back home October 7th and 8th against Arizona State.
It was also a game that was, or a series that was very chippy. There was a lot of fighting, and I'm interested to see, against a team like that's going to play a little bit, and they were another big body team. So really interested to see how this UNM team plays against the Ice Jacks, and then we'll look forward to seeing them back here on the 7th and 8th against a Sun Devils team that I'm sure will be very hard to beat.
Well, Gino, you won't be with us that weekend, but I know you'll be with us in spirit. And congratulations again to you, sir, as you got the nod for the Ice Wolves. What is it, the NH3L League?
NA3HL team.
Yeah.
I'm really excited about the opportunity, and again, wouldn't be possible without the Lobo Hockey Network. It's been awesome seeing this team open up this season this weekend. A lot of promising young talent, and looks like another great season ahead for the Lobo hockey team and for the Lobo Hockey Network as well. I won't be here the rest of the season, but I'm looking forward to watching along with all of our great fans at home that make this possible. And I'm really excited to see how this Lobo team evolves throughout the season.
We want to thank every single one of you guys for making this possible. Thank you for being such great, loyal fans to the Lobo Hockey Network. Make sure you guys follow us on Facebook. Just type in there, Lobo Hockey Network. You guys can follow us on Instagram to get some great photo content, I should say, from Zach and Nate, our photographers here at the Lobo Hockey Network. I got it right tonight. He is double checking me over here to make sure I say his name, Nate, correctly. Alrighty, guys, as for me, Gino, Nick, and the rest of the Lobo Hockey Network, great producing by Julian Chavez, camera work over by Chris Karras. So we want to thank you guys for tuning in tonight. You guys have a great 2 weeks. We'll see you back here in a couple weeks as the Lobos will take on the Sun Devils when we come back in 2 weeks. Thank you, everybody. You guys have yourselves a great night. We'll see you then.